Hello everyone and welcome to beautiful southern New York here for the running of the Watkins Glen race here in the Mountain Dew Custom Series. We are ready to see 34 drivers go head to head here on the twisty turny road course that cost a huge crash fest last season. Let's see if these guys will be able to drive it a little bit better. Defending race winner Ryan Butcher coming back into this race. He is looking to defend his crown, but you see DJ Gibson on his outside, Sam Picard, Paul Jackson further back, and Fitzwater and Neal further back. Let's see who will win today here at the winding road course of Watkins Glen.
Start your engines!
The engines have now been fired, and we are ready to go racing. Here at Watkins Glen, you will see the starting grid roll across your screen, and since this is a full pace lap, the pre-race show will happen during those pace laps, but 34 drivers. A lot of guys in this. Nathan Ormond, of course, won last week in the South Boston race. He rolls off 31st today, as you saw there, as they head through the... As they head through turn number 1. And now on to the S's. We'll go ahead and take a look at some big guys to watch. Ryan Butcher, of course, he was your defending race winner. Though he won it after everyone crashed out, he's going to be a big threat coming into this. A strong road course racer back in his 01, the same car that won this race last season. Let's see if he could do it. And further back with them, there's Sam Picard for Burkhart Morris Motorsports, as he's driving multiple cars this season. Has fallen to 24th in points. Worse than the other driver who's kind of doing the same strategy, Eli Bright, who starts 7th. He is 8th in points. But Sam, right now 3rd in points, a strong road course racer. It looks like he's going to be starting off in that Dairy Queen 66 for the second time this season. Back into the backup car that Burkhart Morris is providing him. And look at 5th and 6th. Zachary Fitzwater and Dusty Neal. Two teams that are going for the Onge Auto, for an Onge Auto alliance for Fitzwater Australia Racing, who has it already, and the 49 team for Cloud9 Autosport. It's going to be something big this weekend to see what will happen. In the 08 further back, with Larry Hagan now being advanced to the Truck Series a season early due to his success in the Truck Series compared to this series. Alex Peters, a Red Bull Short Track Showdown racer, was called in yesterday to bring this car. He qualified it first time in an ARCA car, and he's rolling off 10th on the grid here at Watkins Glen, so a big show there. Further back, you see Camden Luca. Brady Burkhart making his final start this season, and we are ready to get racing here. It's going to be a 13-lap shootout, more than last season. I believe last season was only 9 laps. It might have been 13, I'm not sure. The truck race will be a 17-lap event. But here they are coming through the corner. You're going to see some early crashes, 2x2. These guys have problems making it 2x2 through here. They enter the restart zone. Coming through the corner, they're going to start racing. Green flag is out here at Watkins Glen. 13 laps. Fitzwater to the inside already. And we are racing as they fan out 2, 3, and almost 4 wide. Sam Picard with a poor start there. Butcher gets into the corner. Gibson gets set very wide. Contact coming down through out of turn number 1, and you're going to see a lot of drivers going at it. DJ Gibson on the outside for Zachary Racing. He fights Ryan Butcher side by side up through the S's. Zachary Fitzwater, he's dropped all the way to 9th already. Gibson now is going to lose it. Butcher into the race lead. Paul Jackson is going to dive in for second. Look at Dusty Neal. Neal wants to make it 3 wide in his first start at Watkins Glen. And a lot of cars you're going to see. We're going to go ahead and throw a flyby through the bus stop here, because you're going to see a lot of cars 2x2. They won't be able to hold it all the time through here, but a very clean lap 1 through the bus stop. Now DJ Gibson trying to get the momentum on Ryan Butcher here. AJR Racing versus that 53 team. Now Ryan Butcher, if you remember back in Season 1, his team went under scandal, and he and fellow competitor Brad Cheston were found out to be the same person in the YouTube comments, so that means Brad Cheston was not allowed to come back into the NSDCA. Brad Cheston won this race. Ryan Butcher won it in Season 2, so technically he is undefeated at this track. DJ Gibson ducks to the inside. Huge move by Paul Jackson back there for that second position, and now their contact for the race lead. DJ Gibson putting the car to the 01, and now Butcher trying to fight back through the S as they go, and it's not going to happen. It will be DJ Gibson to the race lead here at Watkins Glen. Not Las Vegas. This is far from Las Vegas. But they battle for the back. Look at Sam Picard trying to make a move. You see the field's going to spread out very quickly, very fast here at Watkins Glen, and through the bus stop again. Let's see if they will have any problems here. The bus stop is the trickiest part on the track. One car went all the way off. That's Tim Foster. the Road America winner earlier this season. He goes back in it. So it looks like everyone's staying clean and green so far for the 2 of the first 13 laps here at the Glen. But DJ Gibson stealing that race lead from Ryan Butcher. It's very hard to pass here. It's very hard to gain back up. But with the upgrade points, with these guys having different traits at tracks, this could really do it. Ryan Butcher goes very wide, trying to carry some momentum off the corner. You see Zachary Fitzwater fighting Eli Bright further back. But it is DJ Gibson leading us here at Watkins Glen. We'll go ahead and take a quick commercial break right here on lap number 3. Bring you guys back to the action here at Watkins Glen a few laps later, and we'll see if anything happened in between that to show you here at the Glen. And instead of that, caution has gone out. Zachary Fitzwater is in the wall. He's on pit road. So Fitzy, he started this race in 5th, and now that his entire day is going to be shot. It looks like going through the turn 1 and 2 section of the track, he must have gotten taken out or something happened there. So these guys will race back to the line. Ryan Butcher with a huge amount of momentum. He might be able to carry something here on Gibson. But that commercial break not going to happen. We're going to watch this battle back to the race lead. Or back to the line, I should say. Between them, Sam Picard further back, going to make a move on Dusty Neal. That is for that 4th position. I don't think he'll be able to stick it, though. And Ryan Butcher all the way to the outside. Gibson tries to throw the block. They're going to come off of the corner side by side, but it will be DJ Gibson leading us back across the line. Top 5 remain the same. I don't think Sam got around Dusty. Maybe he did. But you see the field come back to the caution. Looks like it was Zachary Fitzwater with the damage. There he was on pit road, and maybe Mitchell Collins as well was involved in that. So we'll go ahead get a quick replay of this caution. Fitzy, one of the fan favorites coming into this race, such a good road racer. He's out early on, so let's go ahead and get you guys a replay of what happened here at Watkins Glen. So down the front straightaway, you see him here. They're heading down into turn 1 for lap number 3. He's on the inside of Eli Bright. They get through the corner. Fitzy's real high on him, and it looks like Eli just gets into him and spins him into the tire barriers. Huge hit there for Fitzy, but he is all right. He's been checked and released. So the 59 team heartbreak there. That'll be the end of the day for the Fitzwater Australia Racing, number 59 of Zachary Fitzwater. So coming back around to the green flag here, DJ Gibson continues to lead here at Road America. Ryan Butcher back in 2nd, Paul Jackson 3rd, Dusty Neal 4th, and Sam Picard in 5th. Riley Spurley-Tube 6th. 7th, Alex Peters in his debut. 8th, the 21 and Colton Yeo. 9th is Eli Bright. And 10th, Jake Galloway. Let's just talk about this real quick. DJ Gibson, he's won a race this season. No one else has won 2 races yet, as we are on race 6 of the season. Can DJ be the first one to do that here in the Mountain Dew Custom Series? Ryan Butcher, of course, he is your defending winner here, looking to pick up his 2nd career win at Watkins Glen. Paul Jackson, Dusty Neal, Sam Picard, they're looking for their first career win. Spurley-Tube making looking for his first win this season. Alex Peters, can he win in his debut? Right now he went from 10th to 7th this race. Coming through turn 11, we're going to come ahead back into the restart zone, and we are back racing here at Watkins Glen. Green flag back in the air at the Glen. And now everyone kind of getting a little shuffled out further back there. And of course, the restart zone here pretty bad. They have to kind of brake going into the corner, so the further you are back, the more spread out you'll actually get. See there, a lot of cars spread out. St. Picard now making a move to the inside on Dusty Neal. Now he's going to be on the outside. This is a great battle here for that 4th position. Yeah, moving into that 4th position. As you see, it is Zachary Fitzwater out of this race. Back up front, though, DJ Gibson trying to pull away here at the Glen to keep the lead over Ryan Butcher and Paul Jackson, 2 very strong road course racers. We'll get a flyby through the bus stop once again, just to make sure everyone can make it cleanly on through. As we said, this is the most troubling part of the track. Turn 1, the bus stop, and the final corner, the hardest parts of the track to navigate cleanly. Logan Cloud, he was on pit road for something, so he takes the caution late. I think that's it. So now the Dodges, that Andrado network, really struggling today here at Watkins Glen. Now Ryan Butcher gets a move to the inside. Paul Jackson a bit sideways off the corner, but that's going to bring them right back up to each other. Paul Jackson now ducking out of line. He's going to look for that 2nd position on Ryan Butcher. Jackson, a very strong road ringer. Last season, he drove that 0 car to a 2nd place finish at Road America. Butcher gets sent wide, and that is going to cost him 2 spots. A lot of momentum, and on the radio, already upset with that 10 car. as Paul Jackson just about moves that 0-1 out of the way. And now Ryan's going to have to try to work his way back to the front. He does have the speed. He was the pole sitter, but a little bit upset there. A little bit of aggression there by Paul Jackson. And of course, for Paul, that isn't the first time he's been shown as a pretty aggressive driver. You remember back in Iowa last season, he basically took out Patrick Smith, the 10 team right now. He's up in second. If he wins, that'll be something. Caution is back out on the racetrack, so we'll see what'll happen there. Paul Jackson now trying to work his way around DJ Gibson. That's big. Dusty Neal trying to make some moves there. Alex Peters is going to steal that from him, but coming through the corner once again. DJ Gibson out in front. Paul Jackson second. Sam Picard third. Butcher and Spurley Tube coming across the line. It will be DJ Gibson remaining in that spot. Neal will beat out Alex Peters. Everyone else is going to line back up into their single file racing. It looks like they already did there. Let's go ahead and see who was it that went around. Logan Cloud, that's good for him. He's going to be able to come back. And Nathan Ormond, your winner from last week at South Boston, is the kart involved. So they go from being on top of the world now into the garage. But again, that will be a lot of benefits here to the 44 Logan Cloud. He's going to be able to get back up to the pack, hopefully make his way through the field. We'll go ahead and get a replay of what happened there to last week's winner, Nathan Ormond. Get you guys back for another restart here at the Glen. So this is just racing at the back of the pack. Clark McKee in that 96 is going to get in the corner. Nathan tried to dive under him. He loses it and right into the tire barriers at Watkins Glen. That's the deadly part of the track. You saw St. Picard go up and over last season here, and Nathan Ormond heavy damage there. So the tires tearing people up. Fitzy and Ormond both involved. We'll go ahead and get a replay, or we will go ahead and get you guys back to the restart here at the Glen. So here they are heading through the bus stop one more time. We're going to be coming to 4 laps to go at Watkins Glen. DJ Gibson was able to make the move around Ryan Butcher, take the race lead early on, but Paul Jackson made his move on Butcher a different way and moved that 0-1 out of the way. Will Paul do that to the race leader too? Can Paul get his first career win? In Monster Motorsports, its first win this season. As already 6 races in, Monster Motorsports is winless. Back in third, St. Picard, Burkhart Morris Racing. The team has been struggling in every series for the past few years. And now they are up in third, looking to get their second career win. But remember, the first time Burkhart Morris won a race, it was with Brady Burkhart in the number 99 at Iowa in this exact paint scheme, the Dairy Queen number 99 for him. So will Sam be able to go 2 for 2 for the Dairy Queen car in both wins for Burkhart Morris? Coming on through the corner they go. Gibson, Jackson, Picard, and we are racing once again at Watkins Glen. And down the front straightaway they go. Jackson has some speed. Sam Picard now. Will he give Jackson a bit of a bump? No, they remain calm through turn number 1. Now down into the S's. DJ Gibson has been pretty strong here. This is where he made the move on Ryan Butcher earlier on this race. Let's go ahead and get a flyby up through the S's so you can see the cars as they go single file up through the snaking turns. Tim Foster, Gatlin Downey side by side. Sam and Oskin getting pushed all the way out into the wall. Almost tears that car up. Sam Picard now to the inside on Paul Jackson. Battle for second. Further up here is everyone, and this is a pack of cars further back. They are not going to survive this. Jacob Rose, Sam and Oskin through the grass. Clark McKee all the way through it, and they all make it through. What a great turn of events. What a great car control by those guys there. But back up front, we have 3 laps remaining in this race, coming around to 3 to go. Gibson out in front. Paul Jackson in second. Zachary Racing. It hasn't been the best. Caution is back out on the straightaway, and another crash fest of a race here for Watkins Glen. Mathis Wells involved in it, and don't know where that could have been, but another caution will be out. And this should give us a 1-lap dash to the finish. I believe that happened last season as well. So Gibson, he better be wary and strong on this restart, but it is Mathis Wells with the damage. We'll go ahead and get a replay of that and get you guys back to this 1-lap dash to end Watkins Glen. First, we'll take a quick look here. Rowe and Oskin, they're just going to kind of get together. Nice car control by Oskin, but he then hits the wall right there, bounces across, almost takes out Nicholas Wade, drops back, and that's why you see these guys go about 3 and 4 wide, going down the back straightaway into the bus stop. But what a great amount of car control by all of these drivers. You see they are 2 and 3 wide into the bus stop. That's not safe. Logan Bradley backs it off, and everyone just continues on through a couple cars in the grass, but they saved it mostly. So great car control there. Now further up, Mathis Wells already around. We'll go ahead and get a replay of that. So down the straightaway here, he makes a move to the inside of Jake Rogers. And Rogers goes in a little hot, sends Mathis as well, and he follows the tire tracks of Nathan Norman pretty well and into the outside wall. So the bus stop, the big issue here today. Let's hope the Truck Series won't be this crash fest. But we will go ahead and get us back to the green flag here for the 1 lap dash at Watkins Glen. And look at this turn of events. The pace car lights are still on, coming to the white flag. So it looks like we will not be going green to end Watkins Glen. It will not be a 1 lap dash. And that means DJ Gibson could be looking at his second win this season in the NSDCA Mountain Dew Custom Series. What a accomplishment for the 53 team they could have here. Let's go ahead. Since we are going to watch this final pace lap, let's talk about him. DJ Gibson, he won Las Vegas. He was pretty strong. He got around Ryan Butcher cleanly, and now he is in the position to win this race. Further back, Paul Jackson, you see the damage. It's on the other side of the car. I don't think we can get a... Yeah, you can kind of see it there. But Paul Jackson, he moved Ryan Butcher out of the way. Ryan not happy with that. And it looks like as long as the 53 car does not blow up, which it could, that is still Monster Motorsports equipment in that 53 team. And you guys remember back in Season 1 for the Mountain Dew Custom Series at Road America, the 77 team blew up leading the race. So Gibson trying not to do that. Same Picard in third. This is still going to be a great finish for him and for Burkhart Morris, who really need a pick-me-up after their season could be coming to an end. Their chapter could be coming to an end on the Truck Series soon as they move to an ARCA Series program most likely next season. Ryan Butcher, this is still a great run for him. He won last season here, and right now he started on pole, he dropped back to fourth, and he is still not very happy with the Monster Motorsports driver of Paul Jackson, but Ryan back there in fourth. Still a very strong run to end this. And Riley Spurley-Tube in fifth, of course, for TSR. They're getting back into the championship hunt, especially Eli Bright. So this is good for Spurley. Dusty Neal, a great run for him here in sixth, and only his second start, first time on a road course. And Alex Peters, in his debut event, is about to take seventh in the Mountain Dew Custom Series. That could really get him a shot at a position next season, even though he has said he wants to remain in the RBSTS at least another season. This could really open up a lot of opportunities for him and possibly make him rethink his decision. Colton Yeo 8th, Eli Bright 9th, and Jake Galloway 10th. Look at Camden Luca, who's come from missing almost every race last season. Now he is a top 15 contender, at least on the road courses. But coming through the final corner here at Watkins Glen, the Crash Fest 2 seasons in a row continues. But it will be DJ Gibson taking home the victory for Zachary Racing the second time this season. Gibson wins in the NSDCA. Across the line, you can see the rest of the cars. The finishing order will pop up on your screen right there. And it is DJ Gibson taking home the victory in the Mountain Dew Custom Series. A mediocre race, a lot of crashes, but these guys still trying to get used to Watkins Glen. A lot of rookies in this. We'll see what the truck race will do, and we'll see if the Watkins Glen track crews will fix up Watkins Glen with some of that grippy substance that they use in NASCAR. Maybe that will be able to help them get some more green flag racing here. Maybe it was just the inability and the rookies in here, because we have a lot of rookies. But the Crash Fest, once again, 2 seasons in a row at Watkins Glen, but it is DJ Gibson taking home the victory here. We will see you guys tomorrow night for the Watkins Glen race in the Crown Royal Truck Series. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. See you guys next time.